This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time to go back to work after a long holiday weekend. And let me remind you that we are going to celebrate hurricane season coming up on Saturday at Boondocks in Wedowee, Alabama. It's our Boondocks Hurricane Party with Dr. Don. We're going to be broadcasting live from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Boondocks. We're going to be giving away NOAA weather radios, and we hope that you plan to come by and have lunch with us on Saturday. Register for the NOAA weather radios and hang out as we are going to have a good time Saturday at Boondocks. Talked to them last night. As a matter of fact, they're going to develop some type of hurricane milkshake. That's going to be their special on Saturday. We'll have more information about that in the next day or two. But we're going to be there. It's our opportunity to come home and hang out with all the Dr. Don followers across East Alabama and West Georgia. We were with you on Monday morning during all of that strong weather that moved through Randolph, East Alabama, West Georgia. And we hope you come by so we can put a face to your text messages that you leave us in the chat room when we go live. We really enjoy that. So we want to meet you on Saturday at Boondocks in Wedowee, Alabama. Now, we did have severe weather yesterday morning that moved across East Alabama and West Georgia, seeing lots of reports this morning on social media that there may have been a tornado in Randolph County. Folks, let me say a couple of things. I'm not telling you there was not a tornado. Quite honestly, I felt like that we should have received a severe thunderstorm warning for Randolph County when that line moved through. The second it hit Heard County, the Peachtree City Weather Office did issue a severe thunderstorm warning, and then they also pulled the trigger on a short fuse tornado warning for Coweta County for a possible small spin-up tornado near Noonan. Haven't seen any reports verifying that actually took place, but this can happen during weather setups like we had Monday morning when you have thunderstorms that can ramp up very quickly. Sometimes it happens without warning, and folks are posting on social media that there definitely was a tornado up in the Graham area, County Road 51, right there along the Alabama-Georgia state line. Now, I'm not telling you there wasn't, but understand that straight line winds can cause just as much damage as a small EF0 or EF1 tornado. So don't always assume just because there's significant damage that it was a tornado. Wind doesn't care whether it comes from a squall line, a thunderstorm, a tornado, a hurricane, a tropical storm. Wind is wind, and it can do damage, and it can do a tremendous amount of damage without there being a funnel cloud on the ground. Just always know that. Every single time we have damage, folks automatically assume it was a tornado because the damage was significant. That's not necessarily the case. And also, I'm seeing reports that a certain television station says it was a tornado in Randolph County. That, too, is not official. The way this works is the National Weather Service will come out and survey the damage, and then based upon what they see, and they are trained meteorologists. They know what to look for, and based on what they see, then they'll make that determination on whether you had a tornado or not. Certainly, it could have been, but just because there is significant damage in one confined area does not necessarily mean that it definitely was a tornado. So I don't know what the obsession is there, but you see that every single time there's damage. Oh, that had to be a tornado. No, not necessarily. Let's let the Weather Service come out and take a look at that. I am not a trained meteorologist. I have been doing this a very long time. I'm a messenger. I take what the Weather Service is putting out there and I pinpoint it to small locations across East Alabama and West Georgia. And I'll tell you that I felt like we should, and I was telling you this when we were live, we should have had at least a severe thunderstorm warning for Randolph County when that storm came through. But as far as tornado is concerned, I didn't see it, and that doesn't mean it didn't happen. But let's let the Weather Service take care of this. So that was my soapbox from the stand preach this morning on Dr. Don's weather. All right, let's jump over. Well, let me tell you about Jamie Dukas. Don't forget to get in touch with Jamie. Scan the QR code, click the link at the top of the video, or call Jamie at 256-831-7770. We're hoping Jamie will come hang out with us Saturday at Boondocks in Wedowee, Alabama. Head over to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. It is free, and click that little bell so that when we go live, like we did multiple times yesterday, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. Also noticed several folks posting on social media that they slept right through all of that yesterday morning, had no earthly idea it was coming through. You need to reevaluate your situational awareness if you didn't know that was happening yesterday morning, because we were advertising that for about 2 days prior to it happening. So look at how you get your information. That's putting yourself at danger. That's how you get hurt during storms. If you don't know what's going on around you, I highly suggest you come by Boondocks on Saturday morning and register for one of those NOAA weather radios. Had you had one of those on your nightstand beside your bed, you never would have slept through that storm system yesterday morning. Summer weather pattern will take over today. High pressure will be in control, so we will stay dry at least for today and Wednesday. We'll have several upper level disturbances that'll start streaming through on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think we stay dry at least through Friday. We could see some scattered afternoon storms by Friday afternoon with that summer weather pattern. And then again on Saturday and even into the weekend, we could see some scattered afternoon storms. You see there on the screen, this is the lightning output possibilities as we get toward Friday night. And it's a limited risk across north central Alabama and northern sections of east central Alabama. Could start to see some afternoon scattered thunderstorms as we get toward Friday. Current conditions from the venue at 5 Points Farms. In 5 Points, Alabama, there we go, 66.7 degrees outside. The wind is calm at the moment. Humidity is 99%. The barometric pressure, 30.02. Dew point is 66. We had about a quarter of an inch of rain during those storms yesterday morning. High temperature yesterday, it was pretty warm, 87 degrees. Currently, we have partly cloudy skies. Sunrise at 5:33 this morning, and the sun sets this evening at 7:34 p.m. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Mostly sunny today. We'll reach into the mid to upper 80s. 86 will be your high. 84 on Wednesday. Thursday, a few clouds around, but I think we're dry. 79, that'll feel nice. And then on Friday, mostly sunny, 83. We'll introduce a 20% chance of showers late in the evening on Friday. Maybe a 40% chance of afternoon scattered showers on Saturday, 81. And then on Sunday, pretty much the same thing. 40% chance of afternoon scattered showers. And 79 degrees will be your high temperature. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar showing no precipitation across Alabama or Georgia, with the exception of extreme southeast Georgia. Down there just north of Jacksonville, we've got a few showers down there around St. Mary's, back up toward Brunswick. Maybe some coastal showers taking place near Tybee Island, back up near Hilton Head and Charleston. And then offshore, off of the Atlantic coast up there in North Carolina, some pretty hefty thunderstorms. That's what's left of that line of storms that moved through East Alabama and West Georgia yesterday. We'll take you in a little closer on East Alabama and West Georgia. And as you can see, there is no precipitation across the area. Again, it is the Boondocks Hurricane Party with Dr. Don coming up this Saturday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. We're giving away NOAA weather radios, and we hope you come by and enjoy some delicious food for lunch. And we're going to have a Dr. Don Hurricane Party special dessert treat for you on Saturday. We're going to have a ton of fun, and I want you to be there to enjoy it as well. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll see you back on your first thing tomorrow morning for your Wednesday morning edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.